Hello everyone, we are Group 28 and our topic is Smart Home, presented to you by Zhao Huang, Yang, Chang, and Zhao Peng. So today, we will introduce the history of smart home to you at first, and then comes with the technology and applications of smart home. And finally, we will have a discussion on the advantages and disadvantages of the smart home. So let's get started by watching a video of Samsung Smart Things.
It's Monday. You better leave 15 minutes early.
From the video, we could see the bright future smart home brings to us. And what is a smart home? Let's first start at the definition of a smart home. When you look up the word smart home in a dictionary, you will find a smart home is a home equipped with lighting, heating, and electronic devices that can be controlled remotely by smartphone or computer. And the book My Smart Home for Seniors says a smart home is one that uses so-called smart technology to automate and operate important tasks and devices. In short, smart home is the integration of technology and services through home networking for a better quality of living. And let's look at the history of smart home. The first smart homes in history were not actually physical structures, but they were created in science fiction writing. In 1950, Ray Bradbury described a computer which could cook, clean, and take care of the family. In his short story, There Will Come Soft Rains, this short story is one of the first instances of smart home. Till 1966, the first smart device, Echo IV, was invented. It could compute shopping lists, control the home's temperature, and turn the appliances on and off. However, it was never commercially sold. And just a year later, a kitchen computer which could store recipes was developed. In early 2000s, smart home began to increase in popularity. In that period, many technologies which could support smart home began to emerge. And today, the goal of smart home is to combine artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. And next, let my groupmate Charles to introduce the technology of the smart home.
So there are actually many technologies adopted in smart home. Here, we divide these technologies into two categories: artificial intelligence and Internet of Things, in terms of the different ways of communication. So the Internet of Things is for communication between the electronic devices. Feature products are smart mesh routers like Google Wi-Fi. The router and sensors do play important roles in this technology. Basically, the smart home devices senses the outer environment and reflect on itself to further change their data and behavior. And AI is another main technology adopted in smart home. So it is for communication between human and the electronic devices. Feature products are AI voice assistants like Amazon Alexa. Briefly speaking, it will collect your daily usage data and train itself with some machine learning algorithms like neural networks and deep learning so that it can further predict the user's behavior. Next, I will let my groupmate Patty to introduce you the applications of smart home.
Based on the IoT and the machine learning technology, there are three aspects of a smart home application. used today. The first one is household devices control, such as smart lighting, smart TV. These offer people have a convenient lifestyle. And the second one is about home security, such as a smart door, smart home alarm, or remote monitor. This gives the benefits for disabled people or the elder. And the last one is home assistant. So this can use people can use the voice to control the home assistant to search some knowledge from the internet, and it also can simply control some devices such as a light. There is a new framework of the smartphone has been published. People now think use smart home devices individual anymore. They more like they can work together. So people concern the interactions between the human devices and the data, which collected from the AV sensors, which are implemented into all devices. And based on this idea, there are two cases. The first one is user case. User can simply set some policy through their mobile phone and into the smart control system. In this case, let's say if a gas sensor in the kitchen, it detects some gas emission, and it will automatically turn on the red light in the kitchen room to where the people say there are some special events or emergency situation. And the second one is people think if those smart home devices can without human interaction and adjust devices automatically, how can we do that based on the machine learning technology? All the, let's say, smart home system can learn human lifestyle from the all sensors and do some analysis. And it can output some suggestions or some behaviors to the human to suggest that people may have a better way to use like energy use, or they make a list of a purchase list from smart fridge. And my colleague will discuss about the advantage and the disadvantage of smart home.
Smart home has many advantages. First, it obviously has the ability to make life easier and more convenient. Home networking can also provide peace of mind. Whether you are at work or on vacation, the smart home will alert you to what's going on, and security systems can be built to provide an immense amount of help in an emergency. For example, not only would a resident be woken with notifications of a fire alarm, the smart home would also unlock doors, dial the fire department, and light the path to safety. Smart home also provides some energy efficiency savings. For example, lighting control application can detect the condition of the house and user emotions, and switch the light off or to sleep mode to reduce energy wasting, as we can see from the previous demo. Smart home technology promises benefits for elderly people living alone. Smart home could notify the resident when it was time to take medicine, alert the hospital if the resident fell, and check how much the resident was eating. There are also many disadvantages of smart home. In order for the system best support the inhabitants of lifestyle, and a smart home device may collect personal information about them, such as their movement, energy use, and bills, purchases, or even music preferences. The industry faced the challenge of ensuring that personal data is adequately safeguarded. The leakage of the personal data may impact users' safety issues. For example, they may get harassed by salesmen. The rapid development of smart home technology provides the convenience to people. However, if one relies too much on smart home devices, he or she may lose the ability to live without them. This is our presentation today, and thanks for listening.